If you're raising 25 to $500 million, or if you're a CPA firm owner, wealth advisor, or insurance agency owner, this video is going to show you a completely different way to scale. Because right now, most firms are still trying to grow slow and linear, right? So one referral at a time, one policy at a time, one tax season at a time, one client at a time. Frankly, that's not efficient. The firms that are growing the fastest, they're not playing that game anymore. They're using the exact same playbook private equity uses: generate more revenue, raise outside capital, acquire entire books of business. That's exactly what you need to do and what we're here to help you do. My name is Duke Wayne. I'm the CEO of Midas&Partners, and I've personally originated well over $400 million in institutional capital raising opportunities. And our team has completed over $50 billion in aggregate transactions. We typically specialize in middle market transactions between $25 and $150 million. And I say that to state that none of this is random. After originating over 9 figures across debt and equity, I learned something most operators never get access to, and that's private equity currently has enormous appetite for tech-enabled financial services businesses. And because we're capital advisors, we have access to billion-dollar firms, and they literally walk us through their underwriting logic every time we bring them deals. So we know exactly which businesses are getting funded, which don't, why private equity says yes, but more importantly, why private equity says no. We operate in specialized private credit, critical infrastructure, fintech, tax and accounting, financial services, stealth markets, AI agencies, precious metals, mining, and cross-sell M&A solutions. I know that's a lot. But specifically in this next market cycle, the one driven by the Great Wealth Transfer, we believe more billionaires will be created in the next 15 years than in the last 50 years combined, and we intend to be at the center of it. You may have heard of John D. Rockefeller, and he said something I think people still underestimate. It's easier and far less risky to buy cash flow than to build it from scratch. And while that's true, every business guru in the acquisition space is selling the dream of buy a business to people who have never even ran one. So if that's you, this is not who this video is for. If you've never operated a business, this is not your lane. And unfortunately, we won't take you on as a client because we don't want to waste your time. We work with seasoned operators and professionals who already have revenue, infrastructure, and responsibility, and now want to add massive leverage by acquiring books of business instead of grinding client by client forever. So we built a money model that's going to meet you where you are, because there is no one size fit all solution, unlike most business gurus will try to sell you. Because here's the truth: some of you could jump straight into acquisitions. You already have revenue, liquidity, and margins to do so and go buy second or third books of business immediately. And some of you won't. And it's not because your operation sucks. It's because we're not free, and you most certainly need to bring 5 to 30% equity into the capital stack. Shocker, I know you actually need money to buy a business. We don't sell fantasies, we sell success. So here's how the model works. We usually charge $500 to $1,000 to do this, but in the initial consults, we're doing it for free for a limited time. We're going to break down your revenue model, client acquisition, pipeline, cross-sell capacity, operational bottlenecks, scalability, and valuation, leaving you with a 90-day roadmap. Phase A is our first ticket size. It's $7,000 to $15,000, depending on the scope and complexity of your current model. And it's simple. You need more revenue. We're going to rebuild your sales and marketing engine to do so. And this is going to build your expansion. Phase B is accelerate, $20,000, and that's just capital advisory, capital raising. Phase C is duplicate, and that's where we actually go in and help you guys identify an acquisition target. I'm running out of time. I wish this video could be longer. So if you're raising $25 to $500 million, or if you're a CPA advisor, insurance agency owner, or wealth advisor, ready to start with revenue, add fuel for capital, and explode with acquisitions,